For the last 3 years now, we've been running an annual event, which is really an opportunity for us to bring an invited group of folks in and give them a day, a mini conference if you like, where we pick a particular topic and have a number of presentations around a theme. So this year we're talking about the fragmented future and how you can thrive in that.
We are beyond the point where non-IT, non-technology managers can say, that's their problem.
We're going to be talking about adaptive leadership, and particularly about how to use leadership to survive in this sort of fragmented future that we're talking about this year.
It's interesting. I think part of the idea of fragmented futures is about the rise of new technologies and new platforms, but there's an extremely large fragment, if you want to call that, in the world, which are the marketplaces of people who are on current technology, or even what we would consider as affluent Westerners, old technology.
If you've ever been to Africa and you've been to a rural community, good luck with any 2G, 3G, 4G device. You'll get a GSM signal, and that's only if you're very lucky.
Our overall topic was to talk about the approach an organisation might take to thinking about its strategy for mobile applications.
They were looking to build a native app for the BlackBerry, and they reckon it would actually be cheaper for them to buy all of their BlackBerry users an iPhone than it would be to build the BlackBerry app.
What we'd struggled to do was to find a way to deliver the benefits fast enough that we could be confident that we were investing in the right thing.
It's really about moving away from can we build it towards should we build it.
So not taking a sort of heavyweight traditional IT approach, but having to get much more agile.
And how do we use the customers every step of the way throughout that process to make sure that we're building the right thing, not just building things right.
I implore you, think about visualization, think about your user experience and communication the way you do with your application.
There's a lot of excitement right now about big data technologies and using these new products like Hadoop and R. What we think is most important is thinking about the value that you're going to derive from using those products.
That means that iOS, unlike the Macintosh, will definitely have 1 billion users, even if it's considered the loser.
Given all of the media in the fragmented future, and by media I mean devices and different channels that you interact with customers, how do you actually make that all work? How do you think about product management as a discipline within that context, and how do you win?
So if you really want the user experience, you have to go native.
ThoughtWorks is a company really trying to push the envelope as far as development, and I think what they're targeting with this talk is looking at their audience of clients or potential clients, asking them to really think about the future, think about how their lives will change.
I had a guy who wanted to be a product manager say, well, I don't like material things, so I don't want to use anything. And it's like, well, I get that from a philosophical and moral choice, but if you want to be a product manager, you need to understand what's relevant, and you need to get a smartphone. True story, true story.
Personally, I feel anyone could watch this and they would learn a lot, not just about software development, but also about business development. That's my key theme that I've taken away from here, is that the agile concept works within a business as well. So from my point of view, even if you're a CEO or COO, you could sit and watch most of these presentations and you will learn something about how you could possibly change the way your business works.
We've got lots of great content, and I think there's going to be something for everybody in this. So yes, I would thoroughly recommend people to go and take a look at that great content that we have available for them.